Hey Glars, welcome back to the Happy Glar podcast. I am back with episode 8. I am coming in hot this week. I'm cranking out the TikTok clips. I'm cranking out the podcasts. Like I said last week, we are doing it. We are putting in that effort and we are making it work. We have a couple new topics for this week. I got some feedback and comments on my little Remy Bader discussion and my Teresa Giudice, tax evasion, fraud, all of the above conversation. So you can definitely check that out on my TikTok. We have some mixed reactions for sure. I think they're just funny clips. The Remy Bader one, that's something in itself. Honestly, I love just seeing everyone interacting and seeing everybody's different opinions. But for this week, we have, a couple things. One being something that has been all over my TikTok feed this entire, past 2 weeks, Nikki Blonsky. Now, for those of you who don't know or remember her, she played Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray with the one with Zac Efron, and she was phenomenal in that role. I am such a Hairspray stan. I literally love it. But nowadays, you know what she's up to? She is killing it in Cameos. I didn't know this was such a thing. However, I did see a few years ago, her just randomly pop up on TikTok, whatever. But now her cameos have taken off. She has done some just sitting on the toilet, during her time on the toilet, if you know what I mean. Crazy girl. Number one, that's such a risk to film a freaking cameo while pooping. Where did you think that was a good idea? And then did you think that wasn't going to be put on the internet? Okay, girl. And then also, there was another clip. I can't stop thinking about it. It's traumatizing, but also hilarious at the same time. Where she's doing a cameo, and all of a sudden, I don't know if her, tooth fell out. Or if it was a tonsil stone. Or, I don't know what it was. But all of a sudden, it came out of her mouth, and she's and tried to put it back in and continue talking
that theater teachers have, music teachers have.
It was so funny, and okay, again, I also kind of feel bad, but oh my god, girl, that was just perfect. It was just pure comedy. I was dying. Whoever got that cameo, you are literally so lucky. It's so iconic. It was literally, it's all I can think about. I'm kind of grossed out. I'm kind of just loving it and cracking up. But the other ones are so funny, and she goes into her old Hairspray character, which I love because I love Hairspray. They're iconic, low-key, and, good for her for, killing it. I hope she's making bank off of this. I know, I did see some people say that she raised the price of the cameos, which is so funny, as she should. But, my first thought is, I wonder if Zac Efron has come across these. Someone had to send it to him and be do you remember the girl that you were in Hairspray with? You gotta see these funny videos. And, I feel Zac Efron's cool enough where he would actually, crack up. Or maybe they're still friends and he could text her and be girl, you're being silly. It's just so funny. I am obsessed with them. They're just all over my feed. But pop off Nikki Blonsky. Get her in a movie. Give us a Hairspray 2, later on in life. I don't know. I love it. Good for her. But the one sitting on the toilet and the one with the tooth popping out, I said, girl, no, you did not press submit to that one. But she did. And I say thank you for that because I was absolutely rolling when I saw that. Also, I was kind of shook too because I was oh, girl, that wasn't what I thought it just was. Went to the comments and it was. But that's okay. This week we had some Bravo content. I definitely want to jump into that and talk about that. We had some Beverly Hills reunion. I think they need a revamp. I don't know. It's just not hitting. As I've always been a Kyle stan, I will always ride for Kyle. I don't know why. She just, to me, is the OG. I don't know. I know how like people like look at like Vicky Gunvalson as the OG and Teresa Giudice. Like she is the one that like just can't do wrong in my eyes. Like I don't know why I love Kyle and I will always like support her, but just like girl, like I don't know. Like I just don't know what to feel. Dorit this season, I'm like confused. Why are we playing this like, ready to fight attitude? I get that you're going through a lot of stuff and like you don't have to be like this. Like your friends are there to support you. However, I do also feel like something is shady with their divorce. And maybe that's why she's like deflecting, is that the word, deflecting so much onto the other women, like coming for Sutton, your house it's on a main road, like that's okay, like Sutton makes bank, like other than Jennifer Tilly I think Sutton makes the most money after that, and like as much as I don't love Sutton, props to her, girl. Like she's getting money on the regular for just existing and like slay. But yeah, like I don't know why she's like coming at her neck for that. Like I get, they're beefing, but like what a weird thing to like deflect on. And I believe that the robbery, Dorit's house break in, I think it was set up. I do. And like I know that's horrible to say like, oh my god, I don't think she knew. A lot of people do say this like online, like we don't think that she knew. However, it's been in the tabloids for years that PK has had like financial troubles and like issues or whatever, and it just seemed too odd. It happened. He was cool as a cucumber about it. Of course, she was shooken up. Again, because I don't think she actually knew, but like they knew what to take. It was just like perfectly kind of like executed in a way. Yeah, I just have mixed feelings about that, and I have mixed feelings about the divorce. PK is a little too like good with everything happening. I don't know, like you have children, you've been together a while. It's honestly, it's kind of giving like Lisa Hochstein vibes and Lenny from Real Housewives of Miami. He of course, cheated or whatever, but it's just like something is off, and like I feel like they both knew something was up and like this is what they have to do. Dorit, you could do so much better than PK. Find yourself a Jody like Lisa did. He's absolutely loaded and like he's obsessed with her, so I love that for Lisa. But yeah, Dorit, like I just don't know. You could do better than PK. It's just like his mentality, like he just doesn't care, and I think that's why she's so just like angry, and I get it. Erica went through her seasons where she was just angry and she came at the girls' necks, but like Dorit I thought would have handled all this a little bit better and like just been more like posh about it. I don't know, I think that's just, I'm just thrown off by her reactions and her fighting. I mean, just like kicking off the season, like sitting Kyle down, trying to, talk down to her. Like, okay, I get it, you're annoyed, but it also is your friend. Like, let's have a discussion. Kyle wasn't going into the conversation heated. But yeah, like, I don't know. Garcelle's smart for leaving. I think it needs a refresh and everything. But still on Bravo content, I saw that Kenya like got fired. I didn't watch, I didn't start this season's Atlanta, and I should because I love Phaedra and I love to see her back. But like Phaedra, Portia, all that is probably such good content. But there's just like so much going on. Like there's just too much TV, and like honestly I do not have enough time to watch it, and I have to pick and choose. So like maybe I'll get back to Atlanta, but I am keeping up with the clips and stuff like that. So from what I can see is like Kenya like left the show or was fired from the show mid-season. Interesting. But yeah, so Phaedra, I will always love Phaedra. Listen, nothing is more iconic than Phaedra, Donkey Booty era. Like, she was it. She was the it girl. Like, Phaedra, Nene, Candy, like, that was an unstoppable trio, and you can't tell me otherwise. But yeah, I mean, I probably should watch Atlanta. I probably should. So maybe I will, start it. I think it's only a couple episodes in, but I did see a new show coming out. I forget what it's called. I probably should have had that memorized. But it has Brooks Marks in it. It has Gia Giudice in it. It has Ariana Bierman in it. And it has Riley Burris in it. And a few, I guess, other friends, influencers, other maybe celebrity kids, where they are all like living in New York, I guess, and doing what? I don't know. I truly don't know what the premise of the show is. I did watch the trailer. It looks fun. Of course, I have mixed feelings on the cast. I love Ariana Bierman. Like, she is straight up, like, she is literally, like, calls out her mom. Like, my mother is, like, selling these weird tabloids. Like, I don't know why. Her and Croy need to, like, get it together. And, like, perfect. Like, I literally couldn't respect you more for being so honest, because yes, you are seeing what we're all thinking. But yeah, I do like her, and like, I was such a Don't Be Tardy stan, so I feel like I watched her like grow up, and like, yeah, she was always, a good kid, and she was really smart and everything. So like, yeah, I've always followed Ariana, still keep up with Ariana. I'm happy to see her like on a show, like doing her thing. Brooks Marks, I think will be like entertaining. It's not a ton of personality, but like, it's like Meredith. Like, she does like some random things that you're like, what the heck? But they're good content. So yeah, Brooks should be good. Riley Burse, I'm very, very interested to see. I haven't really seen her like be super outgoing. I've seen her like speak up a few times during, Housewives like issues or whatever, but primarily she was just a quiet kid from like what I can remember on the show. So I'm very excited to see her, like, what is she, probably like 20 years old? See her in the mix, see how she like, interacts with the rest of the people. Very interested on that. And she looks phenomenal. Number one, she looks just like Candy. Like, her glam, her hair, I loved it. I was like, okay, Riley, like, what, like, you look so good. Who else did I say was on it? Oh, Gia Giudice. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I think that we could have found possibly another Bravo kid to replace her, strictly because she was a friend of last season, and she just is very much involved in Jersey Housewives stuff. I feel like these kids, I mean, I guess Brooks is kind of involved in, like, Meredith stuff, but he's not really a friend of. Like, she just, like, talks to her kid. I would have liked to have seen a more neutral kid. I would have liked to have seen like a Portia. I guess she's too young. Someone just like along those lines though. Like, I think Riley's a great choice. Ariana is like a great choice. I think Brooks is also a great choice. Gia's just too involved, and that's where I stand with that. But yeah, that just, to me, it's going to be an iffy show. Either people are going to love it, or they're absolutely going to be like, these are a bunch of entitled kids and I hate it. But don't get me wrong, that's my favorite type of content. Like, I remember back in the day when Rich Kids of Beverly Hills came out on E. E was it. E was literally the best. I mean, Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, Morgan Stewart and Dorothy Wang was truly some of the best reality TV I've ever seen. The stuff that they had to like worry about was so like rich people problems. I loved it. Like, they would literally show like just their Birkin collections and be upset that they didn't get the Birkins. And I remember one episode, like, Dorothy took, I think his name was Johnny, to, I'm gonna say like China or something, where her family owns like a huge mall or something, and she needed maybe like toothpaste, and she's like, can they open the mall for us? And they just opened the whole place for her, full-blown mall, like they're up and down escalators. Like, that is the type of stuff that I want to see. I don't want to see everyday things. Like, I want to see the extravagant, crazy lives of these, rich kids of Beverly Hills. So yeah, so like stuff like that. But again, E was it. I don't know if you guys watched the Joan Rivers show. That was absolutely the best. I love Joan Rivers. Nobody will be or is as funny as she is. Melissa Rivers is like doing I want to say like a series that's coming up soon on Joan. I don't know if it's going to be like a retelling or like her life story, or if it's going to be like a comedy special. Something, I got to look further into that. But yeah, whatever it is, I'm sad. Are you kidding? Anything Joan related, I am here for. What else was on E? Oh my god, the Rachel Zoe Project. Now that came on at night, like night. Like I think I would watch. Oh my god, hold on, reverse. I literally know the whole order. I would watch the Adrienne Bailon show where her and her friend Janessa, I think, where they would have like a reality show. Then it would be the Rachel Zoe Project. And then it would go into like reruns of like Project Runway and stuff like that. E at Night, okay, like E at Night and Nick at Night were just a mix that was just too good, and kids these days just wouldn't know. But yeah, E was just it. Like that was one of the like top like main channels that I was always like clicking through. I mean, let's be real. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is better than, this Kardashians. What is this called? The Kardashians on Hulu. Keeping Up with the Kardashians with, the OG Kardashian house with the, black and white tiled floors. Like, that is just an era that is so good and will never be replicated nowadays. So, yeah. So, E always holds us. But, oh my God, wait. Reverse it again. Scratch that. Reverse it.
Nope. Scratch that. Reverse it.
What about Courtney and Khloe Take the Hamptons, or Courtney, Kim and Khloe Take Miami? Like, I think we forgot about these spinoffs and how iconic they were. Like, that is some of the most iconic Kardashian moments. The one where Scott punches the mirror and like literally like breaks his hand open and Courtney's like, bye. Iconic. Like, oh my god, I remember just like waiting to see that episode. Like, what happened to Scott? Like, oh my god, is he okay? Like, where's Courtney and Mason? But yeah, Slay News, you need a revamp. Some things need a revamp. I see, and like we all say it, is that like I think people just want the OG vibes back. Like, how Juicy Couture is coming back, how just like everything in general, like the vintage like Dior bags and the vintage shoulder bags and just like everything. I think we just want like the simpler times back. And the same goes for my TV. I want those types of shows back. I want to turn on TLC and have decent content. I want to turn on E, like, I want the regular TV vibes back. I don't know when that is literally coming, but hopefully soon. Speaking of TV, I saw that after SNL, like Elton John was on some sort of like, I guess, a different like talk show. I don't know if it was like a talk show in America, but he was singing and it was so diabolical, and like my heart literally broke for him. Like, he's such a legend, and I don't want him to go out like where people are like, bro, like you should have hung it up like a million years ago. I thought he retired 10 times over. Like, he could still play the piano. Also, is he blind? I don't know what is up with that, but like, is you blind? Because like, I don't know. Yeah, like, he seemed fine at SNL. I mean, he was killing it on the keys. Like, he was slapping those keyboards like crazy. But yeah, the singing just isn't it, and I am so sorry, Elton, to come at your neck for that, because you're just too iconic. And like, he's someone that like when he dies, like, oh my god, like the world will literally stop. I mean, I vividly remember Michael Jackson dying. Like, I think truthfully that was probably like the biggest celebrity death of my time. Like, the king of pop dying. I remember I like went to summer camp. I was young. I was probably like 8. And I think he like died in like 2008, 2009, something like that. And I just remember like going to camp and like asking people like, you don't know who Michael Jackson is? Like, and like nobody like really knew, but like the world was just like mourning the guy. And at first it was like an odd death. Same with Whitney Houston. That was crazy. That was a big one. I mean, the most recent one that like I also like felt was Kobe Bryant's death. Because that was just so tragic. Like that, the thought of that is just heartbreaking. That one was like a hard one for like seeing these people just like go through such a tragedy. I felt for them like no other. Um, but yeah, that was. I don't know how we got on the topic of death. Oh, Elton John. Please don't die, Elton John. Please don't die. You're too iconic to die. Instead, you know what we're going to talk about? My soda addiction. Because it's out of control at this point. I truly don't know if anybody else literally gets like a rush from drinking a sizzly soda. Like, these are like, it's literally like my crack at this point. I am someone who has always, always, always loved to drink. From when I was little, I was obsessed with apple juice. Till now, I am a Diet Dr. Pepper fiend. Like, I honestly like wake up. It's like coffee for some people. Like they wake up, they need their caffeine. I wake up, I need to crack open a sizzling can of Diet Dr. Pepper. My veins and I like literally like levitate. Like I can feel it. And like I know that's so not normal. And if I went off of caffeine, I like feel like I would actually spiral. But there's not only, just like the deliciousness of a cold sizzling soda in your mouth, there's also the fun parts of it. There's a whole culture when it comes to drinking soda or just being a girl and loving a fun drink. Just think, a day off, an afternoon, a summer day, you could go get a lemonade. You could go get a soda. You could go drive through and just get yourself a little refreshment. And that could literally change your whole day. I don't make the rules. If you are feeling down, try to go get a soda. Try to go get a drink. Little acai refresher ain't gonna do you no harm. Just give her a whirl. Because it is the best part of going out for the day. Like if I was to go to the mall tomorrow, there's absolutely no way that I would be able to function at a mall without, one, having a drink, or two, having a drink in my hand. That is literally a crucial part of having a shopping day. It's a crucial part of having just a summer vibe day. And it's just a crucial part of being off. Now I live somewhere where they have a Dutch Bros. Back in the day, I used to be in, a city that had it. I moved, haven't had it in a million years. Now it opens up here. I'm a regular. I'm a local. Literally, I'm one of the bros. Put my face on the coffee cup. I don't even drink coffee. I literally only drink like soda, teas, lemonades, just all the healthy things, of course. But yeah, catch me there literally every single day. Like I literally need a tiger's blood lemonade in my gullet in 3 seconds. Please get in my veins. And then like if I just am like on the go and I'm like I just need a little cheap option. Who was always there? Mr. McDonald's, Ronald McDonald himself. I will take, hi, can I get a large Diet Dr. Pepper? Is that all for you? Yeah, that is. For less than $2, that is perfect for me. And yeah, is it tempting to get a double cheeseburger and a small fry? Yeah, it is. But I hold back. I'm good. I can hold back. There are the times where I'm like, should I treat myself to not only a soda, but a little snacky? Maybe. But no, truly, there is nothing in this world that makes me more excited or cheers me up like having a drink. And no, it's not alcohol. It's just a cute little girly drink, whether it be, like I said, a soda, a lemonade, anything. But like the weird thing is, like I said before, I don't drink coffee. If I drank coffee, of course I would be so addicted. I would also have 8 million Nespressos and coffee grinders and all this stuff. Yeah, it would just cost me triple the amount of money that I already spend on drinks on the regular. But yeah, thank God, honestly, I don't love coffee because that would just be a whole other addiction that I cannot deal with. But yeah, there is also a place called Swig here. If you're not familiar with Swig, it I think started in Utah. It's big within the Mormon community because I learned all this based off of soda. Also, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives show, because they can't drink coffee in their like church, I guess. So what they do is they get soda and they call it dirty sodas, and they put like a creamer in it and syrups and everything, and they get like a fix from, they can't drink coffee and they can't drink alcohol, so they have these like fun caffeinated sodas, which, listen, I'm down with. Are you kidding? Like, make me a Mormon because I can drink soda all day long. But yeah, Swig opened up here. I was very excited at first. I waited literally, 2 hours in line when they first opened. And I was like going to try their chocolate chip cookies. They were literally raw and like freezing cold. They said there's no way people actually like swear by this place. But the sodas are a treat. They're delightful. They are delightful, sizzling soda. I get the Naughty and Nice. It's like a butter toffee type of soda with Diet Dr. Pepper. But now that it's summer, they have like a spring summer menu, and I am excited to try some sort of diet soda. If I keep telling myself it's diet soda, where's the calories? I had air. I literally had air. It's water. It's nothing. It's 0, 0, 0 everything. So I'm skinny. But yeah, I'm excited to try some summer drinks from there. But yeah, Swig is definitely interesting, and I am not obsessed. I have mixed feelings. It's very, hit or miss with them. But yeah, definitely a drink girly, and I will always, always, always be a drink girly. I just feel like something that's like so convenient like that and just delicious, sign me up. I will absolutely give you my money. I just went to see Minecraft. I actually just got back from the movie not too long ago. And what's funny is like I go to the movies all the time and I don't get a drink, I don't get a snack. It is very, very, very rare that I ever have a snack. If anything, I'll bring a little soda to the movies, but like that's so once in a blue moon. Like I have to be like absolutely parched to bring, a can of soda to the theater. Yeah, I saw Minecraft. I thought it was adorable. I thought I was not gonna like it because I know nothing about Minecraft like at all. But again, King Jack Black saves the day. He was hilarious. He's adorable. He's singing. And anything with Jack Black, I think I'm just gonna love. Very cute. And Jason Momoa, low-key, like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, this is literally like Aquaman. Like, Jason Momoa, tough guy, rock climbing Jason Momoa, just in a wig and a pink fringe jacket. But I loved it. I thought that girl and the boy were great. Danielle Brooks was also great. Don't get me started on my love for Orange is the New Black. So, of course, I love her. Happy to see her in, other shows and movies. But yeah, overall, loved it. Super, super cute. Definitely, if you have, like, kids, take your kids to it. But listen, if you're an adult, like, it's a fun, like, feel-good, silly, goofy movie. And that's what we need. I love a silly, goofy movie. But yeah, no, the AMC, people come in my neck and they're like, I can't believe that you are coming to the movies right now and you're going to not eat a snack. I said, skinny. But no, for real, I don't like popcorn. I never have liked popcorn. I could care less if I ate candy. The only thing is there's a donut shop directly next to the AMC here. That is tempting. I can't lie. I have snuck in a few donuts in my day and guzzled them, in my AMC signature recliner with Nicole Kidman on the screen. Can't lie. Definitely have done that 1 to 2 to 10 times in my lifetime. Back in the day, I used to sneak in full-blown pliable smoothies. And that was absolutely phenomenal. Like, what a vibe. That I would totally be down for. But yeah, nowadays, nothing. Just raw dog a theater like no other. Yeah, I know that's crazy for some people. But yeah, that is literally, what I've got going on. I haven't done, too much. I've been going to the parks. A lot of people around here have been going to Epic Universe. It really looks super cool. Good for Universal for finally doing something. I saw someone actually comment like, oh, what's Disney going to do? Another DVC hotel? Like, dude, they just have their priorities so messed up, Disney. I think that they try to cater to, like, the rich and the the higher paying clients like the DVC, the pass holders, the stuff like that. And it's just not enough. I think Epic Universe is definitely going to give them a run for their money, and it's going to give people a thrill. I'm not a thrill ride person, but I do love like being immersed into like somewhere, and I love a good show and everything. So I'm excited to see it. Don't know when that will happen. But like I said, Disney, you gotta step up your game, girl, because you're just not doing enough. And that's the truth. Being here for as long as I've been here, I've seen what they have done, what Disney has done in like 4 years, and you see what Universal has done with Epic Universe in what, 3 years? You can't even compare it. I mean, this park, the scale of the park, I drive by it, the scale of the park is just humongous. So, yeah, so you can't even compare, like I said. And good for Universal. I am very happy for them. I've always been a Universal stan, as much as I don't like thrills and screens and all that. I think they just have like a good core theme park vibe, and I don't feel like I'm being like totally like ripped off and just like sold like this fake whatever. I just feel like I'm going to a theme park. It's really good. It's really cute, and they're just not like super like,
Hi, can I make the magic?
no, leave me alone. But yeah, slay Universal, slay Epic Universe. I hope you have a great opening. If you want to send me there for free, I'm right here. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Like I said last week, I am packing. I have things to get done. I am a busy, busy bee. So that is what I will be getting up to. And I hope to have another podcast posted within the week. Today is only Monday, so we have the rest of the week. There very well could be another one. I have a crappy schedule, I'm not gonna lie. So when it happens, but definitely keep up with the Happy Glar on TikTok. That is where I post new clips, updates when a new podcast is coming out. And as always, the Happy Glar shop is still up. Again, it is just really, really cute streetwear, loungewear, however you want to style it. It's just different and my vibe, and I hope you guys also vibe with it, because it's something I put a lot of effort in. That is something that I worked on first. I wanted to create the Happy Glar brand. Again, that is just who I am. I'm the Glar. I'm the OG Glar, and creating a brand has always been just one of my main goals, and we are doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be back, like I said, later in the week, and feel free to click the subscribe button, leave a comment. I am up in these comments reading what everybody has to say, so watch your mouth, because I'm reading it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later in the week. Bye, Glars.